With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. And, of course, LeBron James. And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's sent back by Carter. Williamson outside. Pass to Brogdon. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And that one, good.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes. A long way for Zion Williamson.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Ball surveying the defense. Over to the left wing. Here's Weissman. Taken away by Holiday. Inside. Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Down low. Here's Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Favors.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Brogdon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, at 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Offensive rebound. It's good. Williamson's got 6.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Quickly. Freedom pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Tatum draws the double. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Tatum. Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Derek Favors.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, this is who we're moving forward with.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. For Toronto, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickley is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Steffens. Clock at 6. Now quickly. No points in the game yet for him. Excellent D there from Ball. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickley. Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Here's Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Bassie. Shoot from the right block.
Taking some more pride on the defensive end. Cauley Stein being disruptive on that possession.
To the paint. Maxey makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 8 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Teams changing it up here. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Deflects the pass. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The Thunder lead by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Here's Monk. Lays it up off the glass.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Cauley Stein. Here's Fultz. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Monk. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Monk after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. He lobs it up. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley Stein as he's up and over the top of everyone.
To the inside. Back to quickly. Carter with the screen. In the corner, it's Diallo. Toronto needs to get off his shot.
Dropping foul called on Markel. That's his first personal foul.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Diallo has the open look. And the Raptors miss again.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Last to Steffens. 6 to shoot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Thunder leading by 11. In the corner, Tatum with it. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Tatum's got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the left side wing. Here's Diallo. Williams trying to break free. Diallo, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors,
Raptors trailed by 14. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the drive. And slam. Dunk by Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Wiseman comes to help. Here's Steffens. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And they get it. Doesn't go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. In the corner, Tatum with it. And the Thunder another three.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And it's quickly missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Here's Williamson. Outside to Brogdon. And stolen by Diallo. Williamson up top. 8 points for him. On the wing, Holiday. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And a strong finish with two hands.
That's his foul.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And get a low of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ball from long range. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nine seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Monk. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the kind of D when he's got the ball here. They were all over it.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. That'll be a 5-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Tatum. Here's Wiseman. Over Carter. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Wiseman's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. From the baseline. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Misses the three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Free throw off from Ball.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Williamson outside. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And Wiseman sends it back.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And the basket by Tatum.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the middle. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Bessie. To end the run from deep. And another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's another one for the Thunder.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Assist goes to.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that one's good, Bessie.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-3 run. Maxey, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Stevens. Pass to Bessie. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Now here is Martin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
When you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Shooting 1.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Fultz. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And stolen by Tatum. Inside. Here's Freedom. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Now here's Martin. Pass to Quickly. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Fultz. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Fultz. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Fultz.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Now here's Quickly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Fultz. It's tipped. Back to Freedom. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Fultz with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Stein. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Thunder. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We come back right after this.
Make some noise, boys. It's time for your Northside Crew.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Sharp. Right side Tatum. Lots of room. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's man. Back to Carter. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Chang. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Screen by Gafford. Here's man. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot's good by Gafford.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Moody. Crafty move. And the slam by Moody.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Back to Gafford. Now Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
And then Favors with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now, here's Sharp. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Moody. Here's the floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is on Holiday.
First team foul.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
No good on the free throw. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Out to Favors. Pass to Moody. Back to Favors. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And here is Shemet. Here's Gafford. That shot off. Outside, White. Out to the right wing. Pass to Moody. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Pass to Chang. Right side, White. Shoots over Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Toronto. To the inside. And stolen by Favors. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Willie Cauley-Stein, a lot of his shots are predictable shots within the offense, so he stays confident with those opportunities.
Pass to Bassie. Here's Quickly. White covering. And it's Quickly missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Here's Martin, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Bassie. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williamson right side. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Well, Cauley-Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Sharp. Here's Monk. Steffens pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Puts it up. And the bucket is good from Carter and deep.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.